Welcome back to DMA's Marriage
in real life,
where we help restore, rejuvenate, and rekindle marriages across the world. Tonight, we will be responding to another viewer. You ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to go straight to it. Dear Marriage in Real Life, I hope you don't take offense to what I'm about to say. I know you both have high hopes for marriages. However, not all marriages last or can be saved. My husband and I have been living in the same home for a year, and we feel more like roommates than lovers. I know our marriage is over, but we haven't verbally said it. At this point, I'm not sure either of us care, but would like to hear what you have to say. Signed, Hopeless.
Read that last part again.
At this point, I'm not sure either of us care, but would like to hear what you have to offer.
To me, it sounds like you guys are just throwing in the towel and giving up without even having a solid reason why.
Right.
I mean, it could be, things happen, but you guys haven't even sat down and spoken to it. Like,
Right.
you guys are just living in the house. And it seems like both of you guys are waiting for the other one to say it's over. I mean, that's not a way to live. Because I think that what you guys need is to sit down and have a conversation and find out what's the problem. It probably won't be to the point that you want to throw in the towel. You can actually probably work this out. I mean, if it's not like a real serious thing, I mean, you guys sleeping in separate rooms, that happens. I mean, not in everyone's relationship, but in some relationships, it do happen. But we wanna know why. Why is it that you're sleeping in separate rooms? Why is it that you feel like you guys are roommates? Have you guys been intimate? Have you guys, do you guys even talk?
Right. I honestly feel that they're lacking one of the biggest components in marriage, which is communication.
Definitely.
Because it sounds like you're coming from a place of what's the word I'm looking for? Assumption, rather than honestly knowing what you're talking about. You sound sad in here. And divorce, not every marriage lasts. Statistically, 52% of marriages end up in divorce. But that's why Desire Me Again was established, was to help restore, rejuvenate, and rekindle marriages, because the simple fact that people are throwing in the towel, like my husband said, way too soon.
Mm-hmm. And I'm getting the impression that you might do want it to work, because
Right.
you wouldn't be wasting your time right now
Right.
reaching out to us. But if you guys can just do me one favor, if you guys can just do this exercise together while you're watching this, or you can bring it to your spouse's attention. Get together and try to talk. And I'm not talking about what's wrong right now. Let's not get to that, because in this state of mind where no one's talking to each other, sleeping in separate rooms, anything can be a trigger to start an argument.
Right.
So what I'm thinking is, if you guys could sit down in a room where there's no kids, there's no phones ringing and stuff like that, and try to go back to a place where it all began, like the what attracted you to the person and stuff like that. And as you guys go on through this memory, you can probably figure out where it went wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
And try to fix it. I wouldn't say try to throw in the towel or continue living on like this. Try to get to the root of it.
If you feel like you don't know the words to say, or you don't have the confidence to start the conversation, that is what DMA is for. Visit DesireMeAgain.com. Click on the marriage coaching. We want to help you. We want to help you. We want to help your spouse.
And it might not be over. It might not be over. Go back to enjoying those good times. Going out to dinner. That's very important. When did you guys stop dating each other?
Right. My husband is really big on dating because it brings you back to the beginning.
Yes.
Why? Why did I fall in love? Was it the smile? Like, I fell in love with my husband's hugs, you know? So finding that very thing that got you together, because it's there somewhere.
And that'll also soften the mood.
Right.
Like she said that she was attracted to my hug first. So if I give her a hug, it'll soften the mood and be like, you know what? Like in the middle of that hug, you can say, what happened to us? Where did we go wrong? That's gonna bring a totally different response. At least it's gonna open up communication, because now you're gonna know exactly what's wrong in your marriage.
Right. I know the other day I came home and I was upset. I was frustrated. I was aggravated. And all of a sudden my husband came and he started to hug me. And at first I fought it, but that was the first thing I fell in love with him, was the hugs. And eventually it started to soften my attitude. And I started to smile and then giggle. And I was like, what are you trying to seduce me? But what I came in with left. Sometimes we just have to be reminded that we're loved, that we're appreciated, or like, you didn't give us much detail, but it could be something big. Let's just say it's an affair. Let's just say it's finances. You said roommates. Let's just say that, something happened and you guys stopped talking. Those things can be restored if you're taking the time to watch Desire Me Again. If you're taking the time to write, there's still hope for your marriage. Visit us.
Talk to me. Tell your husband talk to me. We can talk. We can have a good time. We can just talk. But it's gonna be real, authentic conversation. We want everyone to know that the stuff that you tell us, we're gonna give you real feedback. We're not gonna beat around the bush, because our ultimate goal is to see marriages work.
Yes.
Whether you're a newly wed couple to couples that's been married for 60, 70 years. Trust me, in this marriage community, we can all help each other.
Right.
Thank you, and do not forget to visit DesireMeAgain.com for all of your needs for marital help.
Don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. Share and like. We appreciate you. See you soon.